I wore my pain like a fine black coat. Took every cut, still I stayed afloat. They shook my hand with a thief's own grin, then closed the door when the lights went thin. I slept with rain on a broken roof, counting my scars like a kind of proof. Every you fail was a stone they threw. I learned to wait, I learned what's true. Black suit gospel, I rise again. Black suit gospel through the fire and rain. You left me alone, now watch me stand. Scarred but whole with a stand. Black suit gospel, hear me sing. I came from ash and the vows of kings. You took your shot, now hear my name. I bend, brother lied, my woman went cold. My friends got cheap when the bills got bold. I found that love in a mirror room. It vanished fast like a cut of moon. I had a job with a glassy smile, clocked every hurt and I walked each mile. The boss said, son, you ain't built for much. I bit my tongue and kept my touch. I swung that hammer, I swept that floor, then came home empty to even more. A table set for nobody there, just a Bible dust and a folding chair. Black suit gospel, I'll rise again. Black suit gospel through the fire and rain. You left me low, now watch me stand. Scarred but whole with a steady hand. Black suit gospel, hear me sing. I came from ash and the vows of kings. You took your shot, now hear my name. I bend, I burn, I don't break, I change. I hit the bottle, I hit the wall, try to drown out the voices all. But the night got loud and the bottle lied, so I knelt down hard with my fists untied. I said, Lord, if you still know my face, meet me here in this low down place. And something warm moved through the smoke. Not magic sun, just mercy spoke. I threw out rage with the empty glass, took up the truth and I made it last. When 10 rounds hurt, when 10 rounds lean, learn discipline can't make a man clean. I carved my name in the grindstone stone, held my ground when I stood alone. If you want blood, you came too late. I turned my curse into a phrase. Black soul gospel, I rise again. Black soul gospel through the fire and rain. You left me low, now watch me stand. Scarred but whole with a steady hand. Black soul gospel, hear me sing. I came from ash and the vows of kings. You took your shot, now hear my name. I bend, I burn, I don't break, I change. I met my mother by a hospital bed. She said, boy, keep the faith in your head. She squeezed my palm with a paper thin grip and taught my soul not to let go quick. I buried her name in a cedar box with a church bell cry in a field of rocks. Then I stood outside in the southern heat and felt my heart beat back to beat. I forgave the fools that tried to drown, not for their peace, for mine I found. Some debts get paid by the life you live. Some wounds get sealed when you learn to give. Black soul gospel, I rise again. Black soul gospel through the fire and rain. You left me low, now watch me stand. Scarred but whole with a steady hand. Black soul gospel, hear me sing. I came from ash and the vows of kings. You took your shot, now hear my name. I bend, I burn, I don't break, I changed. I walk through hell with my head held high. No more begging for a passing sky. If the devil came, he'd find me dressed, every loss and every test. So send your shade, send your doubt. I got a deeper fire inside me now. One life lived, one soul made new. One hard road, but I walked it through. I know the night. I know the blade. But I made my peace. out of the mess they made. Black soul gospel, I rise again. Black soul gospel through the fire and rain. You let me low, now watch me stand. Scarred but whole with a steady hand. Black soul gospel, hear me sing. I came from ash and the vows of kings. You took your shot, now hear my name. I bend, I burn, I don't break, I change. Black soul gospel, take my chain. Black soul gospel, praise the pain. I was the wound, now I am the scar. I was a fool. I wore their smiles like chains, sat at their table, paid my dues. They took my name, my shine, then left me sleeping in their fumes. Cold rain on my collar, torn shoes on a cracked up street. I learned real fast in this town, trust can vanish on a beat. So I walk with my head low, kept my fire under cold. Every scar became a map, every loss fed my soul. I rose from the black dust, I rose with my scars. You broke my trust once, now I own my hard-earned stars. Black dust crown, black dust crown. I fell down low, now I wear it proud. He laughed when I was empty, said, boy, you ain't built to stand. I took the slap, took the silence, let the storm live in my hand. Worked through nights with a red eye, prayed hard in a busted room. Every debt turned to muscle, every bruise turned into bloom. And I heard that old fear say, stay down, don't reach for more. I said, I've been to the bottom, that place don't own me anymore. I rose from the black dust, I rose with my scars. You broke my trust once, now I own my hard-earned stars. Black dust crown, black dust crown. I fell down low, now I wear it proud. I buried my shame in the alley where the weak men go to lie. Then I found a hard kind of mercy in the bone deep work of trying. If faith is just a match in darkness, then I struck mine with blood and pain. Now the ones who let me drown in hear my footsteps in the rain. I rose from the black dust, I rose with my scars. You broke my trust once, now I own my hard-earned stars. Black dust, black dust crown, black dust crown, dust crown, black dust crown. I fell down low, now I wear it proud. No more begging at closed doors, no more I wore my trust like gold. They took it in the cold, let me face down in the rain with a name they try to stain. I learned the shape of life in the wide of too many eyes. Every hand I held too long turned my right to wrong. So I walked that broken line, bled out pride and bought back time. On my knees I found my spine. I was low, but I was mine. I rise from the edge, I rise from the edge. You can break my name, but you can't touch the flame. I rise from the edge, I rise from the edge. I was bad, not done. Now I come back one by one. Heard the whispers at the bar, seen the dance in my old car. Folks who laughed when I was down, now they lower their eyes around. I held my hunger in my chest, turned my scars into a test. Every door they slammed on me led me closer to my feet. I found faith in the black when the whole world turned its back. No crown, no easy road, just a vow and a heavy load. I rise from the edge, I rise from the edge. You can break my name, but you can't touch the flame. I rise from the edge, I rise from the edge. I was bent, not done. I come back one by one by one. I forgive, but I don't forget every debt I ever met. I was buried, not defeated. Now the man you knew is deleted. Got no fear in my head, got a heart on second chance. If the night wants to call my bluff, I've been through enough. I rise from the edge, I rise from the edge. You can break my name, but you can't touch the flame. I rise from the edge, I rise from the edge. I was bad, not done. Now I come back one. I rise from the edge, I rise from the edge. Faith in my veins and a fire in my name. I rise from the edge, I rise from the edge. I was lost, now I see what they did made me free. They left me in the rain with a hollow in my name. Took the coat off my back and then laughed at my flame. I slept on a hard floor, counting cracks in the wall. Face my own shadow when I had nothing at all. But I learned how to stand with a bruised up spine. I learned how to breathe when the air was unkind. And the nights that bore forward, I said, watch me rise. There's a fire in my bones and a judge in my eyes. I don't bend, I don't break. I was built from the ache. You can bury my name, I'll come back from the grave. I don't bend, I don't break. I was forged by the flame. What they took, I reclaim. I come back, I come back. He wore a friend's smile with a snake in his sleeve. Sold my trust for a grin, then he watched me bleed. I held that bitter cup till it turned to stone. Then I cut my own chains and I stood up alone. Now the old debt's called, but I'm done with the lie. I've got dirt on my hands and a clean hard drive. I took every scar, made it part of my skin. I was lost for a while, now I know where I've been. I don't bend, I don't break. I was built from the ache. You can bury my name, I'll come back from the grave. I don't bend, I don't break. I was forged by the flame. What they took, I reclaim. I come back, I come back. I prayed in the dark when my voice ran thin. Heard a small, still hush say, boy, don't give in. So I bared my teeth to the hardest wind. If the road was a war, then I'm winning within. I don't bend, I don't break. I was built from the ache. You can bury my name, I'll come back from the grave. I don't bend, I don't break. I was forged by the flame. What they took, I reclaim. I come back, I come back. I came through the dust with my faith and my scars. Now the same ones who left see me shine in the dark. I was lost, I was low, I was bent by the low, but I walked through the fire and I made my own road. I don't bend, I don't break. No, I don't bend, I don't break. I had a brother with a gold-tongued grin, sold my last good coat for a place to win. He took my name and left me in the rain, took my trust, left me with a stain. I slept in a truck bed off Route 9 West, cold sheet metal pressed on my chest. Bartender said, boy, you look half dead. I said, half dead's better than being misled. I learned the hard way what a liar can do. He'll shake your hand, then step right through you. Broken promises, cut like wire. Broken promises, fed my fire. I've been down, I've been thrown, still I stand, still I know. Broken promises made me stone. I worked the docks till my palms went raw. Loaded iron for a man who drew no law. He laughed at scars like they were shame. Said you'll always be the same. But I kept my head and I kept my word. Built my back up board by board. Every blister had a lesson in it. Every dark day made my spine more fit. I learned the hard way how to stay alive. Keep your eyes open, keep your soul alive. Broken promises, cut like wire. Broken promises, fed my fire. I've been down, I've been thrown, still I stand, still I know. Broken promises made me stone. One night in a bar where the floorboards moaned, he came through the door with a borrowed chrome. Wanted my seat, wanted my pride, wanted the last thing I had inside. I looked at him like a man looks back at the wreckage on a one-way track. I could've swung, could've made it bleed, but I let the silence do the deed. I heard my mama say, don't let hate run free. You can bury a man, but it won't bury me. Broken promises, cut like wire. Broken promises, fed my fire. I've been down, I've been thrown, still I stand, still I know. Broken promises made me stone. I took the long road past the shuttered mills, past the Snake Creek Bend and the Whiskey Hills. I found a chapel with the paint half gone, a cracked glass door but the light stayed on. Kneeled in dust with my hat in hand, told the Lord I'm a broken man. Asked for mercy, asked for sight, asked for a reason in the dead of night. And I felt the thunder move way down in my bones, like a freight train rolling through the stones. I forgave the boy and buried the knife for making lose his way and still find life. Now I earn my keep with a steady pace. No more running, no more wasted grace. I hold my scars like a map I own. They point me home, they point me home. I keep my circle small and true. If you walk with me, I'll walk with you. If you cross that line, you'll learn too late. Justice don't sleep, it only waits. Broken promises, cut like wire. Broken promises, fed my fire. I've been down, I've been thrown, still I stand, still I know. Broken promises made me stone. Broken promises prayed me through. Broken promises make me new. I've been scarred, I've been shown, faith can turn a load of stone. Broken promises, I'm coming home. So let the dark roads call my name. I know the loss, I know the shame. rose up with a steady hand, a harder and heart and a better plan. I was buried, I was bent, I was bruised. Now I'm built on all I stood to lose. Broken promises in the rear view glow, and a stronger man in the breaking dawn afterward, in the final fade. I found your ring in the sink, cold as a coin at the bottom of a drink. Your name on the wall, hair up gone, like a battle prayer that just won't come. The floorboards talk when I pace, every step sounds like a lost little place. And my hands keep shaking for a reason I know. You left me here with a hammer and a hole. Ain't no hold'em, ain't it well, only rust and a midnight smell. I kept your key on a string, now it cuts me when it swings. Hollow nail, hold me down. Hollow nail in this town. I call your name, it falls like rain. Hollow nail, hold me down. Your coat still hangs by the door, heavy with dust and a little bit more. The cupboard's bare, except for gum, 3 hard mints and a jar gone numb. I talk to the chair you used to drag, say your soft lies and your heart back, but the room just groans like it knows my crime. I've been living on borrowed time. Ain't no light in this glass, only streaks and a broken past. I kept your note in my coat, now the words won't let me go. Hollow nail, hold me down. Hollow nail in this town. I call your name, it falls like rain. Hollow nail, hold me down. Took the long road past the church, saw the preacher smoking at the edge of the dirt. He looked at me like he knew every lie I wore, every bruise. I said, brother, tell me what stays. He shook his head and he looked away. Said, boy, the heart ain't a home, it's a room with a lock and a bone. Ain't no peace in this bed, just your side and my aching head. I keep your breath in my chest, like a dead that won't forget. Hollow nail, hold me down. Hollow nail in this town. I call your name, it falls like rain. Hollow nail, hold me down. If I wash these hands, will they shine? If I burn this shirt, would I feel fine? Tell me, moon, why you stare at a man who ain't got hair? Cause I love too hard and I stayed too long. Now the house sings back with a broken song. Hollow nail, hold me down. Hollow nail in this town. I call your name, it falls like rain. Hollow nail, hold me down. Hollow nail, drag me slow. Hollow nail, let me go. I hear your name, it leaves a stain. Hollow nail, drag me slow. I came up with a paint peeled off the door, where a man got judged by the shoes he wore. I shook too many hands, I paid that cost. Learned trust can be a blade when the wrong one's lost. They smiled in my face and they cleaned out the room.
Left me with a black eye and a bill too soon.
I sat in the dark with my name in shame.
Then I cursed that hurt and I buried the flame.
I walked through the wire, I walked through the rain. I kept my head low, but I kept my name. When the whole world folded, I stayed in frame. Now I hear that echo, and I call it pain.
I rose from the ash, I rose again. They broke my trust, I broke their chain. I rose from the ash with a harder heart. I lost my world, then I made my start.
I slept on the floor with a ceiling of doubt. Had a pocket of dust and a hunger out mouth. Seen friends turn cold when the money got near. Seen love turn slick when the truth got clear. So I learned how to read every grin and glance, how a false step moves in the crooked dance. I kept my word when they kept their lies. I let my faith hold the weight of my fights. I walked through the wire, I walked through the rain. I kept my head low, but I kept my name. When the whole world folded, I stayed in frame. Now I hear that echo, and I call it pain.
I rose from the ash, I rose again. They broke my trust, I broke their chain. I rose from the ash with a harder heart. I lost my world, then I made my start. I rose from the ash, I rose again. They broke my trust, I broke their chain. I rose from the ash with a harder heart. I lost my world, then I made my start.
I had to bleed to see
What kind of man I was?
not the one they used.
Not the one they crushed,
I forgave the night,
but I kept my steel,
I kissed my scars.
and I made them real.
If I ever fall, I know this now. I got more than pride, I got my vow.
I rose from the ash, I rose again.
They broke my trust, I broke their chain. I rose from the ash with a harder heart. I lost my world, then I made my start.
I rose from the ash,
Hear me say my name,
hear me sing.
I came back stronger. I came back changed. No more running blind, no more second guessed. I was dead in the dirt, now I'm dressed in breath. If you want the truth, look me in the eyes. I was made by the fall, and I own my right. I wore my best suit down in the rain. Came home to a house that had learned my name. Her note on the table, her ring in the sink. One line said goodbye and I couldn't think. The floorboards groaned like a witness in pain. I stood there still while the thunder named every lie she fed me, every smile that lied. I kept my hands clean, but I died inside. I walk through the storm with my head bowed low, swallow my pride where the cold winds blow. If the night wants a fight, let the night come near. I've been broken before, but I'm still here. Storm cold Sunday, I'm still standing. Storm cold Sunday, heart still burning. You can take your light, you can take your pride. I got a red-eyed faith and a blade in my mind. Storm cold Sunday, I won't fold now. Storm cold Sunday, watch me rise now. I was made in the rain, cut from the ache. What was meant to kill me only sharpened my grace. I found him laughing in a back room bar, same cheap grin, same old scar. I could've swung then, I could've lit that fuse, but I saw my father in the way I choose. He taught me anger is a house on fire. It eats its own roof, it burns higher. So I drank my hurt and I held my ground. Let the whole room stare when I turned around. Your name hit the glass and the glass stayed whole. Mine hit the grave where I sold my soul. Then I knelt in the dark with a trembling hand, asked the Lord to shape me into a better man. I walked through the storm with my head bowed low, swallow my pride where the cold winds blow. If the night wants a fight, let the night come near. I've been broken before, but I'm still Storm cold Sunday, I'm still standing. Storm cold Sunday, heart still burning. You can take your life, you can take your pride. I got a red-eyed faith and a blade in my mind. Storm cold Sunday, I won't fall now. Storm cold Sunday, watch me rise now. I was made in the rain, cut from the ache. What was meant to kill me only sharpened my grace. I seen the devil wear a velvet tie, seen good man fall with a hollow eye, seen my own hand shake at the edge of ruin, heard mercy call when I kept on losing. So I laid down hate on a chapel floor, let the black old ghost slip out the door. Now the wound still talks, but it talks in gold, and the heart I lost I learned to hold. Let it rain, let it pour. I am not who I was before. Storm cold Sunday, I'm still standing. Storm cold Sunday, heart still burning. You can take your life, you can take your pride. I got a red-eye faith and a blade in my mind. Storm cold Sunday, I won't fall now. Storm cold Sunday, watch me rise now. I was made in the rain, cut from the ache. What was meant to kill me only sharpened my grave. Storm cold Sunday, I'm redeemed now. Storm cold Sunday, hear me sing now. From the mud to the light, from the wound to the flame, I walk in the storm and I praise His name. I seen the ones I fed, turned snakes in my own bed, took my name, took my bread, left me for dead. I walked out with that scar, one hand on my heart, one eye on the dark. still I stand hard. They wanted me folded, they wanted me cold, but pain made me focus and fire made it go. Now I hear that drum line in my chest, it won't die. Had to bleed to get wise, had to lose to survive. Ashes don't own me, ashes don't own me. I rose from the wreckage, still holy, still hungry. Ashes don't own me, ashes don't own me. You broke my house down, now watch me rebuild me. I kept my faith in a pit when the whole room split. When the cheap talk hit, I stayed lit. No crown, no clean hand, just a man with a plan and a wound on the back where the lies ran. I prayed through the pressure, I bled out the poison, turned grief to a weapon, turned loss into motion. Now the night can't claim me, I'm a stone in the rain. Every bruise in my veins got a kingdom in pain. Ashes don't own me, ashes don't own me. I rose from the wreckage, still holy, still hungry. Ashes don't own me, ashes don't own me. You broke my house down, now watch me rebuild me. I was buried alive, still I came up breathing. Hands full of dirt, heart still beating. I forgive for my soul, not for your comfort. I don't bend for the cold, I outlived the hunger. Ashes don't own me, ashes don't own me. I rose from the wreckage, still holy, still hungry. Ashes don't own me, ashes don't own me, ashes don't own me. You broke my house down, now watch me rebuild me. Ashes don't own me, ashes don't own me. I was made in a fire, now the fire can't hold me. I came up hard on bend knee prayer, pockets full of dust and a face full of stares. They took my name, then they took my share, left me at the bottom, still I stayed right there. Old truck cops down that gravel road, hands on the wheel, carrying that load. I learned real quick who would fold, who would lie. I buried that hurt and I killed my pride. Now I don't bend, I don't break. I read the room, I know the fate. If you want my trust, you show your face. One clean word, one solid place. I don't quit, I don't fold. I was built from blood and cold. Stand with me or step aside. I came back with a survivor's pride. I don't quit, I don't fold. My bones are iron, my will is gold. Fake friends smile with their hands out wide, then turn to dust when the well ran dry. I watched a seat. Cheap suit talk and crooked feet. I lost the house, I lost the sleep, I lost the hope that I kept so deep. But I found the man that pain couldn't kill. He spoke in scars and he stood up still. Now I don't beg, I don't chase. I keep my word, I keep my place. You can throw your shade, you can test that flame. I was made for the storm, I know its name. I don't quit, I don't fold. I was built from blood and coal. Stand with me or step aside. I came back with a survivor's pride. I don't quit, I don't fold. My bones are iron, my will is gold. Long nights, long roads, cold bread, hard rain. Worked 2 whole jobs, then worked again. I had 1 shirt and a worn-out chain, 1 old Bible and a crown of pain. Men like us don't ask for grace. We earn each mile, we earn our place. I shook that dirt off my boots one day, looked at fear dead and I made it pay. If you cross me once, I won't forget, but I ain't living in the dark of it. I lift my chin, I plant my feet, I turn that venom into something sweet. Now my son's got strength, now my crew stands tall. I broke that curse and I watched it fall. Smoke-filled bar on a Friday night, I walked in slow with a steady light. Old revolver resting by the door, not fortified, just to say no more. Respect is earned, not handed down. I don't chase crowns, I wear the crown. If you need revenge, look at my rise. I win by living and I don't compromise. I don't quit, I don't fold. I was built from blood and coal. Stand with me or step aside. I came back with a survivor's pride. I don't quit, I don't fold. My bones are iron, my will is gold. I don't back down, I don't die. I rose from hell with a steel blue eye. I don't quit, I don't fold. I came back strong, came back whole. I don't quit, I don't fold. I came back whole, came back whole. I came up broke with a heart I named. Bad luck ain't dinner, then there's for change. Fake men smile when my pockets bled. I learned real loyalty by the ones who fled. I took my losses, kept my hands clean, built my own table out of broken beams. Now every scar says I stay true. What tried to bury me gave me proof. I don't bend, I don't break. I stand tall for my own sake. Scarred steel, still hold strong. You can count me out, I keep rolling on. Scarred steel, hear me call. I lost it all, then I took it back. Where the nights ran me, men sold. sold their pride for a sweet machine. Now every scar says I stay true. What tried to bury me gave me proof. I don't bend, I don't break. I stand tall for my own sake. Scarred steel, hear me call. I lost it all, then I took it back.
Where the nights ran me, men sold their pride
I watched envy crawl through a supper grin. So I cut that rope and I walked away from sin. I kept my temper like a knife in my boot. Saved my last prayer for the final truth. When the road went cold and the money went thin, I found my backbone in the shape of wind. I don't bend, I don't break, I stand tall for my own sake. Scarred steel, still hold strong. You can count me out, I keep rolling on. Scarred steel, hear me call. I lost it all and I took it back. She left me standing in the rain and dust. Took my trust apart like it never meant much. I lit no candle for a dead-end light. Just learn how to breathe when I wanted to die. I found my rhythm in a loaded silence. Turned my shame into quiet violence. Not with my hands, but the way I live. I got a long memory and a lot to give. I don't bend, I don't break, I stand tall for my own sake. Scarred steel, still hold strong. You can count me out, I keep rolling on. Scarred steel, hear me call. I lost it all, then I took it back. Been down so low I could hear the flow. One cold, one ring and nothing more. No hand was there when I needed one. So I learned to rise before the night was done. Let them talk, let them spin. I was made by fire and I wear my skin. I forgive the dead, but I don't forget. I walk like a man with a loaded bed. Faith in my chest and dust on my boots. I built my name on harder truth. Yeah, that's right. Now the old dogs bark when I cut through town. Same man stare back when I come around. Not for the fear, but the weight I carry. A man who survives don't need to get angry. I kept my word through the worst of days. Stayed in the dark till I found my way. If you want respect, then bring your own. I was born in a storm and I made my home. I don't bend, I don't break, I stand tall for my own sake. Scarred steel, still hold strong. You can count me out, I keep rolling on. Scarred steel, hear me call. I lost it all and I took it back. Scarred steel, won't fall now. I built my life from the underground. They left me on the back steps in a cold full of rain. Said I was built for losing, said I wear that chain. I had dust in my pockets and a name they would not say. Even my own shadow seemed to drift away. I watched them take the table, I watched them take the floor, smile like I was nothing. Then I heard the bolt on the door. My hands were cracked and bleeding from work they never knew. Still I kept my head low, like a man with miles to prove. But I learned how to stand up when the night got cruel. I learned how to bite down, and I learned the rules. Every scar kept talking, every wound said stay. So I fed my hunger, and I walked that way. Out in the rain,
Out in the rain,
I don't break, I bend.
out in the rain,
Out in the rain, I'll rise again. You wrote me off, but I stayed in the flame. Iron in the rain, I remember your name. I took a room downtown with a single bed light. Oh, floorboards groaning, and a Bible on the night. I cut out the poison, set the bottle on the shelf, swore to face my reflection, and I'll work myself. Dawn found me on the pavement after miles of stone, running with my temper, turning one into bone. Every lie they fed me turned to fuel in my chest. Every fall got counted, every loss became a test, and the chain got lighter,
chain got lighter,
when I chose my road.
shame got quieter,
The shame got quieter
shame got quieter,
when I shared that load.
I shared that load,
I saw grace in the rubble, saw a hand in the grave. So I bowed my pride down, and I walked that way. Iron in the rain,
out in the rain,
I don't break, I bend.
out in the rain,
Iron in the rain, I rise again. You wrote me off, but I stayed in the flame. Iron in the rain, I remember your name. Then I saw you at the corner with your eyes down low, Same sweet mouth of venom, same cold little show. You said man's got limits, like you knew my bones. But I had built a fortress out of fear and stone. I did not throw a bottle, I did not draw a blade. I let the silence judge you, and I kept my soul unmade. That was my revenge, that was my victory cry. To live clean and standing with the truth in my eyes.
Hide in the rain. Hide in the rain. Hide in the rain.
Hiding in the rain,
Hide in the rain.
I don't break, I bend.
Hide in the rain.
Hiding in the rain,
Hide in the rain.
I'll rise again. You wrote me off, but I stayed in the flame. Hiding in the rain, I remember your name. I prayed in a dark hall where the dust fell slow. Told the Lord I was tired, told him all I know. He said, son, keep walking through the ache and the flood. Let the wound become wisdom, let the bruise become blood. So I lay down the fury, let the old skin burn. Took the long hard lesson, and I'm waiting my turn. Now I hear my heartbeat like a hammer in prayer. I got mud on my boots and a name folks fear. I walk like a dead, come due every year. My mama prayed hard, my daddy ran still. I learned how to smile with a knife in my will. Don't ask where I've been, don't ask what I've seen. There's blood in the alley and an ash in my seams. I keep one hand open, one hand on the gate. If you hear my shot, too late, too late. Backdoor gospel, backdoor gospel. I've been, I don't pray. Backdoor gospel, backdoor gospel. I take what I take. Backdoor gospel, backdoor gospel. Old St. Jack's on the wall with a chip in his chin. The landlord won't pay me, the butcher won't skin. I pawned my last watch for a second around. Then I went back smiling when the sun went down. In the pool hall smoke, I shook every hand, but I kept my good eye on the rusted van. The women all know me, the boys all stare. I leave a cold quarter of a prayer in the air. I don't need saving, I don't need grace. I just need this town to remember my face,
Backdoor gospel, backdoor gospel, backdoor gospel. I bend, I don't break. Backdoor gospel, backdoor gospel. I take what I take. Backdoor gospel, backdoor gospel. Found a note in my coat from a friend who bailed. Said if they come asking, keep your mouth nailed. So I sat by the window while the old block slept, counting all my losses like sins I kept. There's a howl in the creek, there's a knock at the board. Every saint in the county done heard that chord. Take me, river, take me slow. I got a dark little kingdom and nowhere to go. If I kneel, let it be on my own front step, with my head in my hands and a cold sweat left. Dawn comes crawling like a dog in chains. I can hear my shadow calling out my name. I wore out mercy, I wore out pride. Still I keep that ruin like a blade at my side. Don't ask where I've been, don't ask what I've seen. There's blood in the alley and ash in my seams. I keep one hand open, one hand on the gate. If you hear my shock, too late, too late. Backdoor gospel, backdoor gospel, backdoor gospel. I bend, I don't break. Backdoor gospel, backdoor gospel. I take what I take. Backdoor gospel, backdoor gospel. If the devil come a calling, tell him I was here with a broken little kingdom and a hammer and fear. Backdoor gospel, backdoor gospel. I bend, I don't break. Backdoor gospel, backdoor gospel, backdoor gospel. I take what I take. Backdoor gospel.